Hey, I'm Enea. I've hit Challenger as an ADC multiple times, and I've coached over 5,000 sessions just for AD carry. In this video, I'm going to break down the most common mistakes I've seen players make across all those sessions, so that you can fix them to climb faster. So let's not waste any time, and let's start the video. Try. Yeah, ultim. That's good. Yeah? Kite back. He's going in. Many people will think that this fight was already lost from the start. But let's rewatch carefully. Try. Yeah, ultim. That's good. Yeah? Kite back. From here, the fight was already lost. Let's try to understand why. The first thing that comes to everyone high probably is the fact that there's a wave, a really big wave, coming towards our poor ADC. This already lets you understand that we're playing against the wave. This is not the main mistake of this clip, but you also have to keep this in mind while trying to make such plays. Long trades becomes way harder. The second thing, which is the most important one and the most common mistake that I see all ADC do, is not respecting the parallel trading. If we see the enemy comp Lucian Nami is able to play parallel trading, and not only that, Nami is able to enchant Lucian while making all this clip, right? While instead, if we see what Twitch did, he didn't even try to play with the Swain. While he was fighting, Swain couldn't do anything. He couldn't engage Nami, he couldn't play against Lucian, all of that because he played on a bad position. So what he could have done, realistically speaking? The best thing he could have done is to ult and stay on the upside. If Lucian wants to engage, he has to dash both into the Swain range and the Twitch range, making it so that you are utilizing the parallel trade and not the enemy. This is one of the most common mistakes I see on ADCs. They pretend to be 1v9 since the start, but laning phase on bot is completely different from any other lane. You need to learn parallel trading if you want to win all your lanes. It's all about practice and having a good eye on where your support is and also knowing the matchup. You're fine, but still, be really careful what we will talk about. If not is on the upside, you want to be careful on that, okay? Stay spade dodge.
What is this?
This is another common mistake that I usually see ADC do a lot, especially in low elo. They don't understand where their position would have to be in the laning phase. It's pretty easy to understand once you see it once, but applying it in game, it's also not that easy depending on which kind of support you're playing against, right? Nautilus was on the upside and Vayne was on the same line as him. The rule is that when you play ADC, you need to be on a diagonal compared to what you want to avoid. If the enemy has a specific engage, you want to have it on your diagonal, because the time for the grab and also the wave will be in the middle of the grab. This helps you out a lot to have a good positioning 95% of the times. If the engager that's gonna hit you is on the bottom side of the lane, you're gonna stay on the top side of the lane. While instead, if the enemy support is on the top side of the lane, you're gonna stay on the bot side of the lane. I am you, right? I take this wave. Stop.
Okay.
We go back. Look at your team.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. What am I doing here?
Here, Camille ult, Galio ult, Pantheon ult, Sivir ult. Oh yo, are you fucking crazy? In my opinion, this is the second most common ADC mistake that I see people doing, and it's walking up on mid lane when they don't understand if they can do it or not. Let's see it carefully. So this guy, it's going to push mid, as we see, and looking for the tower against a comp that does everything but not let him do that. So the enemy comp punishes a lot any kind of overextension. But let's try to understand why this is an overextension, right? Like, why is hitting tower here bad? If you see, the team of the customer was all base. Ezreal was base, Akshan was base, and Ari was bot side. So everyone was out of tempo, meaning that they are later compared to Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is technically playing another game, so she's not playing the same time as the others, which means that if anything happens, they won't be able to help you. Playing in this way just makes the game 10 times harder for your team to be won, because everyone is playing by themselves and no one trusts each other. The best way to play League of Legends is always to play them together. It's more fun, more enjoyable, and you'll also see a lot of improvement by yourself, both as a player and both as a person. Look at where you're going. You're going here, to just hit a minion which is low as fuck. Like it's not even low, no? So you're not gonna get the last hit. There's not really
Yeah, I'm just hitting.
justification.
No point in hitting that, right?
Exactly. So there's no justification towards hitting this minion. That's the first thing. Another really common mistake that I see low elo players do, it's to hit the wave when they don't have to. If you don't understand the matchup and you don't understand the game, you might occasionally find yourself doing this mistake. Just try to keep in mind that every single little click that you do might get punished. In this case, Sivir went for a full minion and she didn't have a reason to do so. She exposed herself, and by exposing herself, she can get hit and trade it back. Just try to keep in mind, the higher you will go, the higher every single tiny click of yours will be punished. And those things aren't really that much of a problem at the start. Later on, you will start realizing how many mistakes you do, especially when you play against a good player. Guys, the video has come to an end. I want to thank you out for watching this video, and I hope it helped you out. I also want to mention that I do private coaching sessions on my website. You can go over there. I have me coaching, of course, and another amateur coach of mine. You can book sessions, both of us, and you know, get some value out of the sessions. If not, don't worry much about that. I just enjoy making content and making people happy. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like or subscribe if you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.